is good, Gray Gang? We're here today. We've been doing some trapping. As you know, the trap line is going. It is in full swing. I believe we got about 4 traps right now. Actually, only 3 of them are set out because one of them actually got this guy last night. Now, yeah, he is a big old possum, a cheesehead, most commonly found on the side of the road. But yeah, that's about it. Just a pretty little possum. He's got pretty good color back here. He's very feisty. This is one of the most feisty possums I've found in a while. He actually tried to bite me. I'm gonna be completely honest, guys. In my entire trapping career, I've trapped at least 30 plus possums, and only one of them have tried to bite me. And let me tell you guys, that particular possum, he did a little bit more than try. He got me. I mean, while we're at it, I might as well just go ahead and show you the scar, eh? It's actually on this hand. You can see it really good. It's kind of scary. I mean, right there it is. It's that little pink dot on my hand. That's actually where one of his canines went straight through my hand. And then actually right beside of it on the right, you can see a little white spot. That's actually another scar. That's where his other canine went straight through my hand. Yeah, he got me pretty good. And then here on the other hand, you can see a little bit. It didn't get me too bad on the inside. Well, I don't know. Maybe he did get me pretty good. But let me tell you, they are some toothy critters. Let me get him in here, open up his mouth. See that mouth? I have had some first-hand experience with those babies. Literally. Oh my goodness. I tell you guys. But like I was trying to say, literally first-hand experience. But while I was trying to say that, this guy actually jumped at me. And guys, I'll be honest, possums usually aren't like this. Most of the time, as you may or may not know, they try to play possum, which basically means they just lay down and act like they're dead. Then you can sometimes go pick them up. I don't recommend it, you know, ever since I got bit. Oh man. But this guy here reminds me most of that one because he's jumpy. He actually snips at you. I mean, I don't really blame him or anything. He just wants to get out of the trap. But this right here, this is actually the second possum we've trapped this year. The first one was a whole lot earlier in the year. We know we got him in a similar trap trying to eat my chickens. Man, just look at this stature, man. He's not here to do any business. Let me try to get y'all a better view of those teeth because, I don't know, they're kind of scary. And they don't feel too good either. I mean, I feel like I'm one of the very few people that can actually say they've been bitten by a possum. I mean, look at those things, especially the canines, because that's what got me the best. Goodness. And I mean, his tail, I don't even know what to say about his tail. It just looks weird. His fur back here, you know, it's just gray and everything. His hands, here's a closer look at his hands if you'd like to see them. They're just like kind of weird hands. I don't really know. I mean, he's got opposable thumbs, so he can do quite a bit with them. And then one thing I actually noticed just a second ago is this. Like, bro, look at that wound. That's serious. Like, that's an actual serious wound, guys. There's my hand for comparison. I mean, shoot, guys, that's a pretty big wound. And I know for a fact I didn't do that to him. What that means is that some other wild animal has actually attacked this possum. Pretty recently, too, because it looks pretty bad. That wound looks very fresh. Oh, my goodness, dude. What is up with this guy? He is on one today. He's out here growling at me. Never really had a possum growl at me before. He's out here trying to jump through the cage and bite me. Guys, I'll be honest. Possums usually don't do this, but don't try it because they are a few mean ones like this. Like this guy is seriously mean. Can you guys hear that? He's like growling. I've actually never had a possum growl at me. But like I was trying to say, I actually didn't catch him in this cage trap. I actually caught him in a dog proof. And I actually got him out of the dog proof and put him in this cage because I'm not exactly 100% sure what I want to do with him yet. I mean, let's be honest, guys. Top notch, and I mean top notch possums, they bring a $5 bill on the fur market. And that's after you skin them, flesh them, and stretch them. And that's a lot of time. And plus, this guy with the big scar I just noticed where he's got a pretty big hole, that's not a top dollar possum anymore. He's probably worth about 75 cents. Cash flow, baby, cash flow. But like I was saying with this possum, I caught him in a dog proof, and I actually had a trail camera set up on the dog proof, so let's go check it out. If we're lucky, we might even get video of whatever attacked this guy last night. Whatever attacked him, it either attacked him before he got in the trap or while he was stuck in the trap. And while we're heading that way, if you're not subscribed already, if you're not a part of the Gray Gang, go ahead, hit the subscribe button and join the Gray Gang. And while you're at it, turn on the notifications, that way you'll be updated whenever new videos like this come out. And if you're already a Gray Gangster and you're looking for another way to, you know, support the channel, keep us out here doing stuff like this, you already know, you can buy stuff like this, the hoodies. A lot of them are actually sold out, but KendallGray1.com/shop, you can pick up t-shirts, gloves, hats, you can pick up anything. But anyways, let's go check that trail camera. The actual location that I caught the possum was right here. As you can see, got a pretty decent little trap circle. Got him in the CCC TT and a little Duke dog proof. Right here is the trail camera that was watching it the whole time. Honestly, guys, by the scars on his back, I think that he actually got trapped. And then while he was in the trap, maybe a coyote or something just came through and tried to pick on him a little bit. Tried to eat him, actually. Because let me tell you guys, usually whenever possum gets caught in the trap, something will go ahead and eat them, but that possum right there seemed a little frisky. He wasn't having it. I'm just gonna flip through here, flip until I see, you know, when we finally catch the possum. I had it on video mode, so that should be a pretty good sign. There he is right there. The possum is here. Oh, that wasn't a good video. Here he is playing around with the trap a little bit more. Extremely windy. Listen to the wind ripping. And they're eating that dog food pretty good. One more, he may be in it by now. Nope. He's about to, though. He is about to get caught. By that point, whoa. Okay, so right here, I don't know if the time's right. I believe so. 11:43 in the PM. He's sitting here playing with it. He actually leaves it, comes back about, I don't know, what's that, 20, 25 minutes later? Comes back to it and gives it another try. Let's see if he gets in it this time. He obviously does, because we have him this morning. Oh, that was weird. He walks right over it. What a weird... And then here's actually me coming back. Oh, man. Can you believe that? Dude, that's me resetting it at, well, the next day about 3 o'clock. That possum just hit me with the crossover. That possum right there actually came 2 nights ago, played in the trap, walked all around it, stole the food, and then here's a video of me coming back and resetting it, putting more bait in it, and I believe we must got him this night. I mean, we obviously got him sometime, because we got him now. He's in the bag, or in the cage, whatever you want to call it. But now let's buckle up and see this guy finally get caught. The last possum we caught, we named him Potter the Possum, but this guy, as he has obviously earned the name, we're going with Paul Pierce the Possum. Then we're going to flip it one more time. He is there that night. See if he gets caught in this video. These videos aren't very long. I don't know what's wrong with the camera. Oh, he did not play me. He played me hard. Look at this dude. He come again that night, play around again, comes back. There's snow everywhere on this one. I don't know what this video is. Probably nothing. But in that video, we have a ton of snow. Then a deer actually comes by. Let's go ahead and watch that video. I mean, hey, he smelled the possum. Did you see that? I mean, to be honest, I don't know if the deer actually smelled the possum or if the deer just smelled me. Let's watch it again, though. Coming through, smell. Nuh-uh. I'm getting out of there. Flip one more time, and by this time, I think we already have the possum. The possum's right back there behind the screen. Well, guys, I don't know what to say about that. Well, I mean, as we can see, we didn't really even get him in the trap. We didn't get the moment where it snapped on his hand, which is okay because we obtained a ton of knowledge right there how that he played with me. Not only did he cross me over the first night, but he also broke my ankles and went behind the bag the night after. That man right there came to the trap 3 nights in a row before we finally caught him on the 4th. That man is determined. Too bad determined doesn't get you out of a trap after you're done caught. Isn't that right, Paul? But one more fun fact, as I was actually looking over there, he took a dump. I'm sorry. You gotta do what you gotta do. But as I was looking in it, there was actually fur. There was fur in his poop, which means he had been a predator. He had been eating things with fur, such as a squirrel, possibly the coon carcass, but I don't think it was that. But that man, Paul Pierce, he has definitely took a few bites out of some squirrels and rabbits at that. And as for the fate of Paul Pierce the Possum, I don't think I'm gonna skin him. I just don't think it's worth the time. I mean, he is an extreme threat to both my chickens, my squirrels, my turkeys, even at that. So there's one for sure. He's not gonna stay here. I don't know if I'll kill him. I'm not going to relocate him and make him someone else's problem, but I might just give him to someone who might want to skin him. I believe that's what I'll do. But as for now, we have a free trail camera that's not watching anything, and I know exactly what to put it on. Okay, so here's what I actually just done. You know, I have him out here. I'm at my 22 right here, you know, just in case I see something random. I don't know. I'll shoot it, I guess. I don't know. But I'm just out here walking, taking in some information. If you look here behind me, you can see some great turkey sign where they've been scratching, just picking some worms. Overall, great sign and everything. But as I traveled a little bit further down here, I noticed something that I have not noticed in my 18 years of living on this property. I have never noticed this before, and it is a stinking gold mine. I mean, let me tell you guys, it's something that I've never really saw before. And even besides this one, I've not saw many of them at all anyhow. And I should probably start looking because there's definitely more than I think. But right now, I'm actually going to set my gun down here because I don't need it and I don't want it to fall down. Let me show you what I actually found. I was just over here walking around and then I come up on this. I turn around and I see this. Now, to most people, it looks like a big rock with a tree on it covered in leaves. And to a certain extent, that's all it is. Until you actually look in here And there's something living under there, guys. Like, that's some freshly used tracks. It's pushed down. There's a solid hole right there. On over here, another solid hole being used very frequently. And then as you keep looking around here, I believe there's another hole that they've been using right over here on this side. And, well, no, I guess there's nothing over here. This is just a little gap in the rock. But nevertheless, there's nothing under this hole, but there's definitely two solid entrances right over there. And this is just a random slate rock right here that animals have figured out their way to get into. And they live in there. And that's what I was saying, guys. I don't even know what live in here. That could be a possum like we just caught. Raccoons. That could even be red fox. I know for a fact that red fox den in places like this. But let me show y'all this again. This is some freshly used stuff, guys. You can even see some mud on their feet. I mean, I'm not seeing any permanent tracks or anything yet, but I can definitely see where animal traffic has been going straight through there. And the same for right here too. Not seeing any particular tracks, but you can even look right here and see where they've went from hole to hole. And then as I was looking around, I saw one thing that was very important. 100% just up the ante a little bit. And by golly, if they haven't stinking came out here and killed a rabbit, like I'm telling you guys, whatever this is has definitely killed that, ate it, right outside of its house. That right there's just fur, so it's not gonna eat the fur. This is wild, guys. There's a stinking cave that I never knew about, and that something is definitely living in. And like I was saying earlier, how now we have a free trail camera, and I know exactly what to do with it. I was talking about putting some chicken eggs in front of it, but this is so much cooler. Like, dude, we're gonna have this, oh wow. Like, dude, we're gonna have this trail camera stake out this location and see what's been using it. That's exactly what we're about to do. I think first I'm gonna have to get rid of a few of these limbs. That way, you know, there's no obstructions in front of the camera. I mean, it looks kind of small for a coyote. I don't think a coyote's living in this cave. Coyotes definitely do live in caves. Bobcats live in caves. Foxes live in caves. Coons, possums, skunks live in caves. Oh snap. I have been smelling a skunk around here and I don't know where he's been living, but I may have just figured it out. So in one way or another, it'll be cool to get video of it. So here we go. Got the trail camera set up. Got a lane cut out to where, you know, there's no tree limbs in the way. I'm gonna come on over here. We're gonna turn this baby on record. That way we'll get video footage just like we did at the trap line of whatever tries to come out of this hole. Because let me tell you guys, whatever it is, we're about to have some pretty cool footage of it. It is rocked and ready to go. I've had a lot of people ask me, like, Kendall, dude, what trail camera do you lose? I love it. And to be honest, guys, I do too. That's why I designed it exactly like this. Yes, that's right, guys. We have some KG trail cameras. I do not know the release date, but we're definitely pretty far along in the design and creation progress. We're just going to have to wait a little time just, you know, get everything worked out. Final modifications, and we'll be good to go. But just so you know, guys, what trail camera I'm using, I'm actually working on creating my own. So if that answers your question, congratulations, I guess. I don't know, guys, but that right there, that's really cool. Like, we're going about to see what's in this cave. And like I was saying earlier, if you're not part of the Gray Gang, and now would be the perfect time to subscribe. That way you will not miss out on content like this, because you know it and I know it too. Whatever comes out of here, there's something big about to happen. I mean, we either gonna catch it, or we gonna run from it, or we gonna hide from it. But if there's one thing for sure, you guys are not gonna want to miss it. But anyways, Gray Gang, if you want to support the channel, buy some merch, kendallgray1.com/shop. You can pick up all kinds of nice things there. And I'll tell you what, guys, I'm signing out here. I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm pretty tired, just hiked up a mountain. Whew, golly, I'm out of shape.
If you want some Kendall Gray's merch, go to kendallgray1.com/shop. Jesus is number 1.